Hello friends, in this video we are going to see introduction to compressible flow. So compressible flow actually deals with the object flying with a speed greater than the speed of sound. So you can see in the introductory page some of the examples of the compressible flow, such as the aircraft flying at a speed more than Mach 1, that is supersonic speed, and because of that there will be formation of shock wave. So you can see the formation of Bose shock wave here, formation of Bose shock wave here. This is the formation of sonic boom, and the aircraft flying with a supersonic speed is shown in the diagram. Now we are going to see the introduction about the compressible flow. Compressible flow or gas dynamics, other name given to the same topic or subject is your gas dynamics, deals with the compressible flow. Is the branch of fluid mechanics. That deals with the flow having significant changes in fluid density. The moment you talk about the compressible or compressibility, it deals with the change of fluid density. So when you say compressible, that means your density is not constant. It will vary, correct? And the moment you say incompressible, density is constant. Density rho is constant. So compressible flow gas dynamics is the branch of fluid mechanics that deals with the flow having significant changes in the fluid density. So here I can say rho is not equal to constant. Significant changes are there in the density. All real fluid flow, that is all practical fluid flow, are compressible fluid flow, but in some cases flows are usually treated as being incompressible when the Mach number, the ratio of the speed of the flow to the speed of the sound, is less than 0.3. Very important point. So Mach number, the Mach number is defined as the ratio of velocity of the object to the velocity of the sound, and A is given by root under of gamma RT. This we are going to see as a small derivation in the coming section. So all practical fluid flow are compressible fluid flow, but in some cases flows are usually treated as incompressible when the Mach number is less than 0.3, that is subsonic. Mach number less than 1, that is your subsonic flow. And the basic definition of Mach number is ratio of inertia force to elastic force. Since the density change due to velocity is about 5% in that case, that means when the object is moving at a speed less than the 0.3 Mach, then the change in density is very, very less, almost 5%, negligible. Next point is the study of compressible flow is relevant to some examples of the compressible flow. Number 1, flow of gases through orifice and nozzles, correct? So subsonic nozzles, supersonic nozzles, we are going to see flow of gases through orifice and nozzles. Second one, flow of gases in machines such as compressors, projectiles and aeroplanes flying at high altitude with high velocities. The density of the fluid changes during the flow. So at higher velocities, more than Mach number 1, there are chances of having compressible fluid flow. I mean the density of the fluid changes during the supersonic flow. What is given in the last note? The change in density of a fluid is accompanied by the change in pressure and temperature also. Very important point. The change in density of the fluid is accompanied by the changes in pressure and temperature, and hence thermodynamic behavior. When you talk about the pressure and temperature, definitely it's a thermodynamic property. So hence the thermodynamic behavior of the fluids will have taken into account. So we have to also look into account what are the different changes in the thermodynamic properties like pressure, temperature, and volume, correct? So this we are going to see in the next section. So the first section is our introduction to compressible flow. So this is the complete detail about the introduction we have seen. Okay, thank you.